hope I'm live on YouTube. Let's see. Oh, yay. Yay. I think we're live on YouTube. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Hang on, guys. Oh, yes. Okay, we're live. What's this? Hello? Wait. Hello? I wish the volume was a lot louder. I think one thing I need is like a new mic stand so that I can have something like maybe boom out like right here towards my mouth. I think. Yeah, but I'm gonna hold this for now, I guess. But hello? Hang on. It's been a while. I hope the lighting's okay. Okay, so yeah. I think in terms of doing live streams on YouTube, this is one of my first times actually doing live here on YouTube. I actually do a lot of my live streams on Kick, all these IRL live streams, going to events, and just streaming it all. That's what I've been making all my like videos and content, edited content, like long form and short form. From all the stuff that I've experienced and done, right, on Kick. Jaeger Rob, dude, what's up, bro? Sorry, dude, I'm so not used to this. My precious Jaeger Rob, dude. Yeah, exactly. I didn't think anybody would be here, but you know, I did kind of talk about like I wanted to do more like desktop stuff, right? But I didn't really want to do just desktop stuff, like just for the sake of it, you know. I was like thinking real hard, like what can I do that will like synergize well, you know what I'm saying, with the live streams. And so I was like thinking real hard about it, and are we lagging? Hang on. Damn, this is really hard to, okay. Yeah, I was kind of thinking what would be good, I think, to do something that it could match well with like the live streams that I do, especially going to these events and stuff. So that's why I got the thought of doing sewing and making some cool costumes and stuff that I could do, you know, for my streams on Kick. I think it'll make it actually much better. But I don't know how to sew, right? But the idea, it kind of stuck to me, which was I don't know if you remember those at the anime people, or at the anime meets and conventions or whatever, there was always those guys that, you know, had those big ass inflatable costumes, right? And so that's what I kind of wanted to do. And I was thinking like, damn, I could make something like that. Like even though it doesn't have to be like Pokemon, I could make stuff. And the cool thing is these costumes are like so big and inflatable, right? And it just draws so much attention. And I feel like it could be so much fun, right? So I think that's kind of where I'm headed, okay? That's kind of where I'm headed is the plan. But the problem is I don't know how to sew, right? But I did pick this up. This is like a sewing machine that I did pick up, I think last year, dude. It's been a while. I've been sitting on this idea. This has been in my, you know, it's just been sitting here. And I was like, all right, it's kind of time to do this. So that's why I kind of wanted to do it and show you guys here. And I actually found this on Craigslist. I found this on Craigslist. So I don't even know if it works, right? And apparently this is like a really vintage sewing machine, I guess. You know, it's from the 60s. And it just looks old, bro. So let's check it out. And we'll try to turn it on. And I've been doing some like my research. I've been just, you know, because I don't want to just do research on this stream right here. So I've been doing research, but I haven't turned it on yet. I did look at it. It smells so bad. It smells like oil, like old ass oil. It doesn't smell good at all. But yeah, here, let's take a look. Okay, well, this is like a first unboxing, I guess, together. Oh, by the way, Jaeger, I mean, I guess since you're here, dude. Oh my god, I just have to say that stream last night was I was like watching it while I was falling asleep, and dude, it was so crazy, dude. With the whole Nightcrawler scene, and yeah, dude, I just think the kick streamers are taking the Nightcrawling to another level, dude. I was just fucking dying, bro. But other than that, man, I hope you've been good, Yeager Rob. I know I haven't been really streaming. I've been taking care of a few stuff. And so I think I just wanted to come live here, just pad out the week, and yeah, go back live with some cool stuff. So let's look at this. Let's look at this. Okay. Nah, but to be honest though, like the way it's escalating, it's actually kind of dangerous. And like yesterday, bro, like when I was watching them just speeding through because that's like a neighborhood, that's a neighborhood, and those streets are so narrow, and I'm just like, dude, it's only like a matter of time before something really, really bad happens, and that's what I'm like kind of like really, really scared about, it's just. I feel like once it becomes to that point, then that's all gonna get toasted, and I feel like it's been escalating for a while, especially like with the stringers just like arguing, and it's just, dude, having the stringers like beefing with each other, dude. Oh my god! All right, let's go look at this real quick. All right, so here's the box that I picked up. This is actually really heavy. This is probably about like 40 pounds, right? This is actually really, really heavy, and yeah. So let me just show you what it is. Oh shoot, I forgot. There's little clips on the side, and here we go. Here's a reveal. Let me zoom in a little bit. I hope you can see it a little bit. But this is it. This is the machine. This is from the 60s, I think. And to be honest, I don't even know if it's going to work. Right? It doesn't look anything like... it doesn't look like anything like... Is that a Singer? No, dude, this is... So it says it's a charger right here. It's a charger 1661. But apparently this is a brother. I think the brother, they make the printers and stuff. But this is... I mean, I asked the dude when I got it, like, if it still worked. And he said, yeah, it still worked. But I never tested it. So we'll see if it actually works. Or if this is going to blow a fuse. Or like what is... I have no idea, I have no idea how this is gonna work, but I'm excited because I feel like with this I could do a lot of cool stuff, make a lot of cool stuff, and just improve the quality and just have more fun with the live streams. Just introduce like kind of more elements to it with like these fun little costumes and all that good stuff. But yeah, this is it. So let me take it out of the case, I think. There's like so much. Look at how old these plugs look, right? When I looked at this, I was like, damn, I feel like this is gonna like start a house fire or something. It's just everything looks old. I guess this is the pedal. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. Dude, this is so heavy. Oh shit. Yeah, here's a case. But from what I've been reading is like this stuff, it works. It's just a little bit old, I guess. But today is gonna be kind of like an unboxing. What I'm really scared of is I'm scared that this is gonna trip a power a fuse or something, and then all my stream, all this stuff just goes. It just goes. Hold on, dude. This is so annoying. Yeah, I just don't want it to trip a fuse, dude. That's like the most annoying part about it. But let's see. Hang on. Damn, this webcam gets kind of annoying because it's like my exposure's all messed up. Hold on. It's too bright. It's still messed up. Sorry. This is like I guess I have to like work out the kinks. Manage profiles. Enable. Okay. I hope this is so annoying. I feel like it's just gonna go back and forth. Dude, that's so annoying. Okay. Okay, I think that's fine. Yeah, but in terms of the whole dude, the way he was driving through the neighborhood, man, like honestly, I was like, dude, somebody, it's like something bad's gonna happen, and yeah, I guess you're just waiting. I think, but when I read his chat, it kind of feels like that's what everybody's like expecting to happen, and that's what they're kind of waiting for, which is kind of crazy too. And I know that Goose has been going out there with Hito, and I hope he's like learning a lot. I guess I don't really know. Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna set this down. I really need a stand for this mic, so Eve Booker? Hello. Is this my first YouTube? Is this my first YouTube viewer, Eve? This is a special moment. Thank you. Just pop. Yeah. So like I was explaining, I just got this very vintage, I guess, sewing machine. I traded some. I guess it's some mini beauty refrigerators. I traded like 3 of them for this on Craigslist. And this is probably back in December of last year. And I never turned it on. I just asked the dude after I traded. I was like, wait, does this work? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, okay, I believe you. Thank you. And so, yeah, so I like to do IRL live streams on Kick. And the reason why I got into sewing is because I want to make cool costumes to kind of wear when I go out and do IRL events, So that's why today is kind of like a first look at this. This is like a vintage. I think it's from the 60s. They said it's a Brother 1661, made in Japan. It's very heavy, all metal, about like 50 pounds. It's actually really heavy. But this is my first sewing machine. I'm actually really excited, and yeah, and I think I want to do like all my sewing stuff here on YouTube and all my live stream stuff on Kick. And Jaeger Rob, he's actually like one of the top moderators on Kick, and so he's like kind of saying hi. I was actually surprised because I just went like really randomly. I came live today, but I just wanted to start. I don't know if this is gonna work. Like I said, I bought this on Craigslist, and if you look at the prongs, all the prongs looks so old. Can you, if you, I don't know if you can see it, but this is the pedal. So let me plug this in. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if this works. But this is what the prongs look like. This looks like, I'm really scared that it might trip something and like start a house fire. That's what I'm very nervous about right now. Or if this is like gonna, make the electricity go out somehow. But let me put it on. Thank you. Eve, how do you say that? Eve Booker? I don't know. I'm sorry. Let's see what it comes with. Dude, look at this foot pedal. Ew. Can you guys see that? It's like, I don't know what I'm looking at right now. Is there a manual? Dude, there's no, it didn't come with manual. Just Eve. Okay, thank you, Eve. No manual. It just, this is all it came with. Oh my god, okay. It's all metal and it looks like there's like a lot of electric contacts here. So I hope I don't electrocute myself. I wish we could like bet points on if this is gonna work or not. Because I think it will work. But I'm just really scared that it's going to like trip the outlets and all that stuff. Yeah. So apparently like these old, see, I don't even know how to put this together. Okay. So this has, dude, see this. Oh, I guess so. This wire connects to this foot pedal, and there's this box that's connected to it, which says motor and light, but it's really dusty. Motor and light. So I guess this goes to the main socket, and everything else connects to this, I think. But let's see. Okay. Try to Google the name. Yeah, I did a little bit of homework, Eve, yesterday, just so that I wouldn't be just, like doing stuff, just staring at my monitor. So I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, but this specific model, yeah, there's really not much about it. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, there's 2 more plugs here. So there's like this plug, this brown plug. I don't know what this brown plug is for, but we have this and this coming from the sewing machine. These 2 plugs are from the sewing machine. Oh, I guess this one's a motor. Okay, so I'll plug in the motor here. Yeah, can you guys see it? It says motor right here, so I'm gonna plug in the motor. Oh my god, I'm so scared because this is all like super old tech. Okay, I'm assuming this is gonna be the light then. This other one, the light. Dude, I don't have a fire extinguisher. That's a good point. I don't have a fire extinguisher, but I have some water in a mason jar. So cheers, thank you for stopping by. This might be kind of epic. I have no idea what this is though. This brown cord came, but yeah, and if it's like kind of like there's like not really music playing or anything, is because I'm not really sure what YouTube's like stance on music, because I know that they're very strict with like copyright stuff, and so that's why I'm just trying to avoid that for now. But today is kind of like my first actual live stream, so hopefully it'll get more smoother on like when I find out the rules and all that stuff. Dude, I don't know what this is, but I feel like this is kind of not necessary, maybe? I don't know. Okay, let's plug this in. I'm curious. Hold on, let me get the extension cord. Dude, I'm so nervous right now. I'm actually really nervous. Okay, let's... Wait, does this even go down to the floor? Dude, why is this so short? So Dude, the foot pedal doesn't even go down to the floor, I think. Dude, it doesn't reach the floor. What the heck? Wait. This wire is too short to reach the floor. Does that mean this workbench is too high? Oh, dude, okay. Okay, well, we'll take care of that later. We'll leave it here. We'll leave it here, I think, so that you can see it in action. Oh, put it here. Dude, wait. Jaeger Rob, do you know how to use this? Eve, do you know how to sew? If you guys know how to sew, please let me know. And we're gonna use this. Let me get an extension cord. I'm gonna plug this in far away. Okay, the floor pedal is extremely short, which is kind of interesting. All right, here we go. There's so many artists that have free DMCA music. Dude, I know, I've tried those, Jaeger Rock, and like what ends up happening is, like they say it's DMCA free, but then a little bit later, it gets copyright struck. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Dude, I'm so nervous right now. Here we go. We're gonna plug it in. Let me see. So right now, this floor pedal, this cable is way too short, so I think I'm gonna have to extend it later. Probably I'll do it off stream, but for the next time, I'll do it. Okay, so this is the extension cord, and here's the plug. So yeah, cheers, guys. Very happy that I had people watching this. Thank you, Jaeger Up. Thank you, Eve. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh wait. Oh, hey, we got light. Oh, it works. Okay. Oh, dude, my hand's so sweaty. Dude, my hand is so sweaty right now. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Let me see if I could put the mic right here. I feel like this is gonna sound much better. Okay, so I don't know if you saw that, but the light is just turned on. Which I'll take it. Nothing really broke so far. But now the real question is, if I press this foot pedal, what's gonna happen? But let me adjust this mic real quick. And I think I could maybe put this. Sorry, I think there's gonna be some ASMR. Hang on, I probably should have done this before, but what are here? I'll try to get a boom mic stand or something. Right now the mic is like right between my crotch. And I wish the mic stand would go a little bit higher, but that's the highest it's gonna go. Okay, so I think when you press this down, you're supposed to step on it. Let's see what happens. Wait, do you guys know what to do? Wait, okay, so this needle's not gonna move because I loosened this thing up right here on the side. So I'm going to press the thing. Oh, I hear a sound. Oh, it's moving. Oh, okay. Let me tighten this up. Okay, so I'm gonna press it with my hand right here. Oh, I'll put it right here. Okay. Ah, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh my god! Oh, I just shocked myself. Oh Oh, GG's. Holy shit. Oh. Okay, wait, how did that come out? Oh my god, I just shocked myself. Ow. Dude. Oh, that was so bad. Yeah, okay, so like I was saying, there's electric coils on the bottom, and I just I did not, there's no cover for that. And I just dude, I touched that. You see those coils? And that shocked the crap out of me right here. Oh my god, my pinky's still tingling. Oh, dude, oh, like that right there, that's all active coils. And oh, that was bad. Okay. Well, because I wanted to like squeeze it here and show you guys that I'm pressing the pedal, but I'm not gonna do that anymore because that really sucked. Dude, my palms are supremely sweaty right now. Okay, so this is gonna go, and I'm gonna press it. Oh yeah, so it works. Okay, it works. Cool. W. Oh, dude, I just zapped. I can't believe I just zapped myself. I'm so scared, bro. Oh, shit, dude, that was so bad. Okay, it works. Let me dude, my hand's tingling. I'm not even joking right now. And the thing is, I feel like first thing, don't touch the pedal when plugged. Yeah. Let's learn from my mistake. Oh, dude. Okay, at least the outlet didn't go out. Okay, at least all the lights, the computer, the camera, everything, just didn't. Do you need milk? Is milk supposed to help? Wait, okay. Oh, dude, no, it's actually tingling though, my pinky. And the good thing that this is a very quality made in Japan. I think the vintage stuff, right, from the back in the day, like everything's metal and everything's really high quality. So, you saw me, I just dropped it and it's still fine. It still works. But let me take this out. So let me show you kind of what I learned yesterday from my research before we go up any further, because I feel like it's getting a little bit not good here. Hold on. Okay, disengage that. So there's like a lever in the back. There's a lever. There's a lever in the back where you could put the foot up like this. And if you pull this out, oh. Well, apparently, I think, so I think that you're supposed to pull this out, and there's like a little bobbin. It's called a bobbin, so let's do that. I've only like learned about it through YouTube and stuff, I guess. Wait, actually, let me adjust. Dude, I'm scared now because this sewing machine, everything is like kind of exposed, like the bottom and stuff, they're all exposed. And so I don't want to get shocked again. That really sucked. But I feel like I need to make a cover for this. Okay, so maybe right there. That's called a bobbin. And that's like one of the first things you need to take out. Guys, but I'm actually really excited about this because okay, so this is the bobbin, and I guess when you do a sewing machine, when you use a sewing machine, there's like two parts that match together. There's like a thread from the top and thread from the bottom. And so this is actually very important. Oops. I don't know. Oh, shoot. I wish that didn't pop out. Because I don't know how to put it back in. Does it go this way? Wait, hang on. So today is going to be trial and error. I'm going to have to look at a lot of stuff. Like this. Okay, I guess there's like also already purple thread in there. The more you dismantle and put together, the easier it will be. I really hope so. Dude, I really hope so. Okay, so if you can see this bobbin, this is the bobbin, and I guess this is called the bobbin case. And let me see, hold on. I didn't really pay attention in this part. I'm assuming it's like that. I really wish the thread goes opposite. Oh, wait, Eve, you know what you're talking about? Eve, if you know what you're talking about, I'm so glad you're here. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna take out this thread. Okay, I took out the thread. So thank you for your help. Okay, so I don't know if the bobbin has like a side to it, right? If there's a side to it, or if there's if it's just any way. Okay, so I took it out, and so I'm going to put it like this. And I know you're supposed to put it through here and then pull it up through here, and so that it goes into there like this, right? And I think that's it. And I think you're supposed to just put this in, maybe. Let me see, right here. I think that's how they did it. Does it fit? I hope I don't break. I can't really see. Oh, there it is. Okay. And always listen for the click sound. Yeah, I hear a click sound. Okay. Okay. So I did buy some threads too. So I thought I was gonna have to do the bobbin stuff today. So I bought 2 threads, but since that already has the thread in there, I think I'm just gonna use this. I went to Hobby Lobby and bought this one. I bought the pink one. Okay, Eve is you're gonna be my teacher now. W, thank you. I bought this. I hope the camera, I hope you guys can see it. I know my camera focus is maybe a little bit kind of out of focus. I'm trying to put it here. I think this is where it's like the most focused. Wait, am I doing this right? This is brand new pink. Okay, yeah, see, I got it out. And okay, I can't really move my camera to show you guys, but there's what is it? The thread holder up here, and I'm just gonna wire it down until I get here. So far, so good. Okay. Thank you so much. So I think it's like this. I'm just gonna go, I'm not really sure the direction of the threads that I'm supposed to take, but I still can't get over the fact that I shocked myself. Okay, so I guess you go from here, there's like a thread hole right here, and I guess it goes down. It's supposed to go down here. Oh, no, it's supposed to, I think with these vintage machines, they talked about that there's like this clamp that it goes into right here. In between this, I guess this is a tension dial. And then you're supposed to go up. And I guess like from one thing I learned about these machines, the vintage machines, is like this little wire, I guess, you need to like make sure you click it back. Oh, hold on. I think before they said that, put the foot down, maybe? Put the foot down, and yeah, it's gonna get real tight right here, and I can't even pull it. Dude, yeah. So there's this little wire. Can you see? I hope I think I'm zoomed in all the way. Yeah, that's like pretty much all the way I can zoom in. So let's charge this. So that goes there, okay. And then, am I supposed to go back here, maybe? Dude, I'm so confused. There's no manuals for any of this, by the way. Like that? Or is it up here? Oh, I don't think it's that. Okay. Maybe it goes up here through this pigtail. I don't think so though. I feel like it's supposed to go up here from the needle head and going down, maybe. So I'm gonna try to do this. I'm scared of breaking stuff, but wait, is this not working? Yeah. Okay, so it is kind of pulling through. This is the top of the needle mechanism right here that goes up and down. So I just looped it through there. And I think you're supposed to go down from here. Down. Don't know how to thread yours. Yeah, but yeah, I know. And so even with this, like this specific model right here, I couldn't find the tutorial for this. And I just pretty much had to watch a bunch of videos about like all these random vintage, sewing machines. And from the key takeaway, I guess like doing this is like the most important step right here, I guess. And this is like the tension knob right here. I think it's at 0, but we'll mess with that later. And I guess right here, is that screw? Oh, so Eve, you do know what you're talking about. Okay, that's good. Thank God. I thought it was just gonna be me and Jaeger Rob tonight. If you ever Jaeger Rob, he's like really known for I guess his time back then with the Jaeger company and touring with them all over the US and partying with all the biggest stars and stuff. Okay, and down here, I guess there's another pigtail. There's one more pigtail, I think. And yeah, so a little bit about my background is I started streaming on Kick. Is that it? Okay. I started live streaming like events and stuff on Kick. And I know you said you don't use Kick. That's fine. But I like the live streaming aspect and the community that they have. But I think in terms of like stuff like this, I don't think it's really the place for Kick. So that's why I just decided to do this here. Oh, thank you. Okay. Thank you. Audio's gone. Thank you. I accidentally touched the tip of this microphone. Okay, so yeah, I'm naturally kind of a cautious guy. And I think like Kick, the streaming platform Kick, they're really known for I guess they were really known for like all the crazy stuff that goes down on Kick. That's like how they got their start. But I don't really do like all the crazy stuff. I don't really do a lot of the crazy whatever and stuff. So I'm more cautious than that. So that's why, yeah, I guess by nature I am quite cautious. And I guess as an update, I did thread it down through the needle and on the foot. So now I think, if I'm not mistaken, I need to manually put the needle down so that the bobbin thread catches, right? Which should be purple, I think. Hold on, let me try that. And this is my first time doing this, and I don't want to break anything because, you know, do I put the foot down? I don't know. Okay, wait. So let's go down. Mukbang. I feel like I messed up already. Wait, I think I'm supposed to put the foot down. Nothing came up. Wait, okay, I think I'm gonna put the foot down. I use scissors to cut the tip of the thread. Oh, okay, to make it like extra sharp. Oh, no, it did come up. I see it. Oh, it did come up. But I'm not sure if I'm supposed to put my foot down, if I'm supposed to put this foot down before threading, before fishing for that bobbin, I guess. So here. Yeah, wait, oh, I got it. W, okay. Right here, I got it. It's purple and pink. Purple and pink. Can I pull it out? Oh, yes. Yes. I guess this is it. This is it, right? This is the start. You got the purple from the top, if you can see it. And then you got the pink from the top thread. And you got the purple from the bottom right here. Swipe a pen or something to catch the purple. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I did get it. I'm not really sure if I did it right, but whatever. I'm gonna put my attention to like 5. And let's start trying to sew. At the Hobby Lobby, I bought like some scrap fabrics, and I wanted to get like a white one or something, so that it like really stands out. But I'll use that later. The guy that I bought this from, I guess he was like practicing his own stitches, and then this is like the scrap piece of fabric that he was using. So let's just use this. It's okay, trial and error. I'm still kind of surprised by the fact that I shocked the crap out of myself today. And I don't know, can you tell me, like, do you like this angle right here? Do you like this angle? I could go closer, I think, but I would prefer not to use that lens, you know? Wait, hang on, I need to send a message real quick. Oh. Okay. It's okay. The angle is okay. I hope you can. I just want you to like be able to clearly see everything. So I don't know. I feel like all this is. I don't know. Today's like the first one. So thank you for kind of being patient. So I guess you're supposed to put it here, like this. I think you're supposed to clamp down the foot, right? I think. So you'll keep moving it when you zoom in. Okay. So this, because you'll keep, okay. So I did clamp it down, and the needle, okay, I think that, I don't know if you can see it, but I learned that this needle, or I guess there's like a couple foot. The longer side is better. What's the longer side? Wait, hang on. I bought some scissors too today. Some Singer scissors. But wait, hang on. So, oh, you mean the longer side? Okay, I see what you mean. Like this. Dude, I'm so scared. Dude, I'm so scared of that Jaeger. You have no idea. Okay, I think you're supposed to clamp it down But I don't know if you can see it, but my foot has a wide hole, so I guess this is for like the zigzag foot, and that's all it came with. I guess that's good, but right now my needle is only at one position right now. I don't know if this is adjustable. Probably not. Let's give it a try though. Wait, okay, so I'm going right now. This is my first time doing this. I have the stitch at the longest length, and let me change the camera angle because I know you can't see the hand press. Short scissors close. Okay, so sewing. I'm gonna just put this one on for now so that you can see me manually press it with my hand because this is too short. Okay, here we go. Oh, I forgot a backstitch. Oh shoot, I forgot a backstitch. There's like a little lever here for backstitch. So let's go back a few times. Did I backstitch? Oh no, something's stuck. Wait, no? Okay. Let's go back front. Dude, this is so funny. Okay, let's just rip it. Am I doing it? I don't know if I'm doing it right. Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck. Wait, do I do more power? Oh no, it's stuck. Oh, I smell something burning. Wait, how do you do this? Hold on. Oh, something's burning. Because this part is like folded up really thick. Wait, I don't know what I didn't this part of I never experienced this part of the manual. So what do you do in this part? Do I just take it out? Is that what you do? You just take it out? Am I done? Okay, I'm just gonna snip it. Because that's what all the cool sewing YouTubers do. You just snip it like that. I didn't get to backstitch it. So here, this is my first attempt. Yeah, it smells like something's burning, kind of. Uh-oh. But I think that's just the old grease that's that might be like burning up, I guess. Wait. Okay. Dude, why is this so elastic? Hang on, sorry. GG. Thanks. Okay, this is a lot more harder than it seemed. Damn, how are you supposed to get that much control? I don't understand. And why is this so uneven? Wow. Okay, so if you look, it's pink on one side, right? If you look right here, it's pink on one side. And then right on the other side, it's all purple. And I think that's from what I've read or what I watched, that's what it's supposed to be. You're not really supposed to see the colors mix. You'll see a little bit right here. Can you guys see? Maybe I should put some lighting here. Maybe that's gonna be too bright. Yeah, but honestly, I'm kind of surprised that this is actually working. But the quality of the stitch, I'm not sure if it's good or if it's bad because it's not really that even. Like, I don't know, can you see? It's like more, it looks like Morse code. Short, 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 long, short, 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 short. And this should all be like and I think this is where I backstitch right here. You have tried. Yeah, this is my first stitch, guys. Thank you for sharing it with me. Of course, yeah. Thank you, Jaeger Rob, for being here. Eve, thank you for giving me the confidence. So right here, it was it's like it's folded over and it's folded into itself, which is why I think the needle got stuck right here. But I'm not sure why it's like so uneven. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, you're right though. The longer way I think was much better. I think because of the fact that you just get more of a feel for it, I guess. So this one has to go here. And I still don't know if I set this up right though. That's the big issue. Oh, this thing came out of the needle. Oops. Remember the way you handled it? Your hands weren't steady. Is that, oh, that's why it's uneven? Okay, I'm gonna use your advice. I snipped it. It came out of the needle for some reason. And so in my mind, like for future costumes and stuff, I think the fabric that I'm going to be using is going to be pretty much all nylon. Because like I said, I want to make stuff that you can inflate with like a fan. You know, like those and you stopped and left it to run. Okay. Thank you. All right, let's try it again. Because from what I've streamed on Kick, I do a lot of live streaming at anime, like kind of anime conventions or meets and stuff, you know, and that's where I saw like these people had these costumes where they were like pretty much gigantic Pikachus or gigantic Eevees, and then when I looked at it, I was like, oh, that looks so cool. Right? I was like, that looks so cool. And they brought like so much attention and like so many people like crowded them for like pictures and stuff. And I was like, damn, that's actually pretty sick. Okay, so let's not forget, we need to do like the back threading. I think that's what it's called. So let's start that. They're gonna start here. Wait, is the needle in the highest position? Yeah, okay. They said you're supposed to put it from the top. Always start from the top, I guess. 1, 2. Dude, why is it slipping? I smell burning. Could it be? Backstitch. Yeah, oh yeah, backstitching. Wait, if you go too slow, I feel like it's causing an issue right now. Because I'm like trying to like go way too slow with it, I think. But something's slipping. And the belt is... And the belt is slipping. Wait, pull it towards you. Okay. Why am I'm hand cranking this manually? Let's backstitch that. Okay, and the front stitch. So I think if you go too slow, then that's an issue too. Here we go. I'm doing it, I think. Okay. Wait, I don't know what I know. Needles should be in fabric before starting. Oh, okay. Okay, even is okay. That's what I was just gonna ask too. Is like when you do backstitching, is the needle supposed to be in the fabric too? Needle should be in the fabric. Okay, thank you. Is that it? I'm done, I think. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is my second one. Yeah, see this. Look at what happened. See this. I don't know if you can see it, but it like scrunched up right here. It's scrunched up real bad. Hold on. Dude, this is okay. This is much harder than it seems. This is much harder than it looks. For reals. Because this is my second one, and look at what happened. It like scrunched up. Everything's scrunched up right here. And the length is so uneven. Wait, is it because it's fat? No, okay, I'm not gonna blame the fabric. Oh, why? Look at the it's scrunched up. I thought I was doing so fine too. I thought I was doing good. At least on the other side, it's all purple. What am I doing wrong? Okay, I just yanked that. Did I? So I'm wondering if maybe I wired this wrong or something. Is the tension wrong? Is the tension the problem? Maybe? This is like wrapping around the needle. I don't know why. Hang on, sorry. Drop. Okay, that moved to sew. Oh, I guess that's like the next step, right? Sewing, moving. Okay. So I guess when you start off, I guess you have to start with the needle in. And do you do that by hand? Do you hand crank that down? Okay, let's just start in the middle right here. I don't know. I feel like my tension is off though. Or maybe I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so press the foot down, and I'm saying like when you start off, you said my purple thread is done. Your purple thread is done. Is it? You mean from the bobbin pin, right? Okay, so I'm assuming when you start, then you have to crank it towards you by hand. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try that right now. So you have to start in like this, right? And go forward. Okay, and then go forward like this, and then reverse it, right? While the needle's still in, you reverse it to backstitch. I'll do it one more. Okay, and then while the needle's in, then you go forward. Oh, dude, it's like slipping. Damn, I feel like that was doing so good too. I wonder why this slips. Is it not tight enough? Wait, what happened here? Something happened. Empty. Oh, it's empty bobbin. Dude, how can you tell? Wait, the bobbin? Oh my god, everything jumbled up. I mean, there's still purple threads in here. Oh shoot, everything got jumbled up here. Hold on, I think I'm gonna have to cut this. Oh no. Okay. Okay, let's cut the okay, wait, the purple is still coming out here. All right, let me check. Tension too tight. Okay. Tension too tight. Dude, thank you so much, Eve. I would have been so confused. I don't, yeah, this is like it's totally a trial and error here. Okay, so the bobbin, let's look. Bobbin, no, there's still not much left, but there's still a little bit in there, I guess. So I guess we're okay with that. But let me reduce the tension, maybe. Like, and the thing with this machine is this tension knob right here. You know, I think most machines it's like 0 to 10, but this one it goes from 0 to 10, and then you keep turning it, and it goes back to 0. So I don't know if it's like the correct tension, but right now I set it to 5, but let me set it to 3, I think. And let's redo this. Right here. But I feel like I might be like, I feel like I might be threading this wrong, maybe. Because there's no manual that kind of tells you exactly what you're supposed to do. So I'm just kind of winging it, but I'm just following the diagram where it goes from this needle thing right here down to this little pigtail. But there's like 2 pigtails here that I haven't seen. There's like a pigtail here and here. And I feel like it's supposed to go down this pigtail right here. So, you know, I was kind of wondering what I should be doing for like beginner projects or whatever. And I think you're right. Like I need to make a box or something, right? Where, I guess you go in a straight line and then you have to do the 90-degree turn and then do the 90-degree turn. Okay. So that's that. And then I think it has to go in here. And see, that's why I'm curious is like right here now I have to fish out the bobbin wire or the bobbin thread. Do I have to put this down? I think I do, right? Because the tension has to get set. Oops, shoot. The tension has to be set correctly. So like this and the tension down and then let's fish it out. Okay. Okay, and then up. 6 a.m. here. I got a toddler. The bit. Thank you, Eve. I'll figure this out too. Thank you. Appreciate it though. Yes, I see what you're talking about right here. It came out. Thank you. Appreciate it. Awesome. 6 a.m. Dude, where the hell is 6 a.m.? Because right here in LA, it's what, 10:30. East Coast should be what, like 1 a.m. If it's 6 a.m., that's like, I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm not sure, but thank you. Okay, I got this back, W. Nigeria. Oh, okay, thank you. Wow. 6 a.m. in Nigeria. Amazing. Thank you, Eve. Tension too tight. Okay, so I loosen the tension and do I want to do it on this fabric too? I think so. All right, let's practice with new fabric because I feel like the other one is getting like too destroyed, or like it's too crowded. Dude, all these lights are making it so hot right now. Let's go to both, and I hope the camera is okay. Yeah. WW. Okay. Oh, dude, I really want to like use this other scissor for this, but I know like that's like a big rule is you can't use fabric scissors just to cut like regular stuff. Like I want to cut this tape so bad with this scissor. Like this. But it even says right here, fabric only. I just want to cut this so bad right here. Okay. Hold on. Let me get another scissor, a regular one. I'll be right back. It's so hot. No. Yeah, it was just a tease. I got some more. I got another scissor right here. Yeah, I know that much. Where I know that, like you're not supposed to use fabric scissors for anything else, and people get like pretty pissed if you use it. Okay. So here, I bought this today. I guess pro tip is if you're learning like I was, and I went to Hobby Lobby just to look at, you know, some of their oops. Shoot, probably shouldn't have done that. Well, I went to and I bought like some supplies. I think the thread and the scissors, and of course you need fabric. And I was so confused, right? There's so many different styles. There's so many different fabrics to choose from, and I didn't know that there's like a scrap pile. They sell scrap piles, and I guess this is like leftover stuff. This is really cute. And if you don't want to wait, because there was actually a long line of people waiting to like buy stuff or get stuff cut, they just said, yeah, just get some scrap stuff. So here's a really cute elephant. And I feel like this is something you would make for babies or something. But today it's going to be like my practice scrap. It's kind of cute. So let's do that. And I guess there's like different scissors for different, like for snipping and for fabric. So this is fabric only and this is snipping only. Okay. Not intended for children's sleepwear. I guess it's just, that's exactly what I thought this was for. But right here it says not intended for children's sleepwear, I guess. I wonder why. Okay, so let's cut this. I don't know how to cut fabric, if there's like a certain way to do it. Oh, this is not, I don't know if this is really good scissors. Oh, let's just do the whole length, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. My hand is still tingling from that shock. I can't believe that happened. Oh, yes. And what, I guess from this, is that a pretty straight cut? I would say, yeah. Let's cut some strips or some squares, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder why this isn't intended for children's sleepwear. It looks exactly like that's what it's for. And I feel like that's what people would buy this for. Tingling sensations all over my hand. Kind of impressive. Oh, dude, I completely miscut that one. Too long for practice. Oh, rectangle, not square. Okay, thank you. Which anime costume? I mean, it's too early for that. It's really early for that, but in terms of costume, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of good ones. I feel like I wanna, yeah, obviously do some Pokemon if I can, if it's not like too complicated. But it's gonna be fun, and I think the challenge is that I'm incorporating like the element of, I guess, the air blowing, which is going to make it, I don't know. I need to like, I mean, this is like I'm in the way beginner stages right now. I see you making a cape. Shoot. We'll see. This is gonna be I really want, but my main goal is I want to make like an inflatable, something inflatable, because I think once you do something like inflatable, it can become so big. And so like I think in terms of like the costume, I'm gonna be inside with a fan, like that keeps it inflated. So that's like another thing that I guess I have to keep into consideration is, will the fan be able to sustain like the inflation or something? Okay, so I cut those into these strips right here. It's really cute baby strips, and I think this is 100% cotton. It's not stretchy, or it is a little bit stretchy, but I think I'll practice on these strips. So I'm gonna do what you said, Eve, where you just go in a straight line, and then I think you put the needle down and then make that turn. But right now I'm having a really hard time, I think, with the back stitching, because when I feel like when I go really slow, this thing just like kind of freaks out. I feel like if you go too slow with this, it's just not working that well. So I'm gonna practice that right here. Let's go down. So I'm assuming you start by hand cranking the needle down, so that it starts inside the fabric like that first, and then okay, all right, well, I set the tension down too, so hopefully that fixes the issue of what was happening. But I still think I threaded the needle wrong, which is why it's like all this weird stuff is happening. But let's go. See right here, I don't know how to control that because it's so fast. And then you got the back stitch, okay, and then the front stitch. I think ignore back stitching, because you'll only, I thought back stitching was important because it's like if you don't backstitch, then your stitches will unravel. Is that true? Okay, so we got it. Oh, it looks much better actually this time around. Wait. Oh, I didn't realize it was so overblown. Okay, it's much better this time around. So let's lift this thing. Keep the needle in. My back's starting to hurt, not gonna lie. Okay, let's go up and then put the foot down. But before I go, let me show you. Dude, the stitching looks so much better. But why does it look crooked? It looks like it's zigzagging. Can you see? It looks like semi-straight, but it's like, it feels like it's going sideways. Okay, let's go. Straight. Dude, I went the wrong way. Dude, I turned it the wrong way. Oh shoot. Okay, that was kind of fail. Okay, hold on. Wait, I need to fix my chair posture or something. This is like really hurting my back. But yeah, I heard that backstitching, that's the only reason why I'm being so anal about it, is because I heard that backstitching is like kind of necessary, or else your project will unravel. But I'm not really sure if that's true. Dude, it won't unravel if you fold. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. I see what you mean. Thank you. It won't unravel if you fold. Okay, so I guess don't worry about that for now. And I just I was trying to go make a rectangle here, but I completely, yeah. I completely went the wrong. Okay, that's a really important one. Thank you, dude. Yeah, thank you, Eve, for all these detailed, good instructions. Okay, and then now the travel has to go this way. Okay, I won't make that mistake again. But dude, I wish you could see this. It's looking like really the stitch. Okay, let me see if I can show you here. It looks like it's not straight, but it looks like it's kind of like going sidewinder-ish. Like if like the thread, it's like going up like diagonally. It's like instead of straight, it's going like diagonal. Which on the back side, maybe, is it the tension? I have no idea. Okay, well, let me try to finish out this square. Wait, I feel like I'm about to make the same mistake. If I press this right now, no, I need to flip it the other way. I think this way, yeah. Yeah, see, I almost made the same mistake. And right after I said I'm not gonna make the same mistake. Okay. Like this. I think. Like this, okay. Oh. Okay. So it goes that way, it goes up. And then let's close off this. I see what you mean, but you don't really need backstitching, because I guess if you're doing like a square, then it like meets again in the same place. Okay, so do it this way. And then oh wait, I think I got this backwards. Ideally, you'd be using both hands. Right, okay. Yeah, so this cord is too short, so I'm going to lengthen it probably after, like, tomorrow. And I think I know exactly what you mean, where you have to have both hands kind of steady like this while you're using this. I get it. I totally get it. Wait, I can't, I'm getting confused by the direction. So I need to go this way, right? Because it goes up, it pushes the fabric up. I'm really surprised that this vintage sewing machine is still working. That's why I think I'm right now, instead of like using two hands, I feel like you're supposed to use two hands. I'm just probably using two fingers to keep the tension kind of even on both sides. But it's not really working that well. Okay, let's back thread it. Okay. Wait, so when you finish it, last question, I guess. So right now, I'm finished, right? I just did my last thing. It went in and out. Are you supposed to finish it while the needle's up, right? Yeah, it has to be, so you could take it out. But this foot is down. I think that's what I'm trying to say is, are you supposed to finish with this up? Up, down? Like this? No? I swear you are making good. I was all over the place. Okay, I think that's it right here. So you yank this out and let's see what this looks like. I know you can't see it. Hold on, let me change the view. Needle up, okay. This. Not gonna lie, this is actually really, I'm actually having a really fun time with this. Okay, so I just finished, let me put my mic up here. Okay, I just finished my first, I guess, I'm gonna put it down here. That looks so weird. I just finished my first little sewing practice. I guess thanks to Eve. Thank you, Eve, for your suggestion. I really wouldn't have known what to do if it wasn't for you. So yeah, I had this scrap piece of, or not scrap, but I had this like a really cute fabric right here, elephants, right? Elephants, and I thought it reminded me of like children's pajamas, but on the side it says "do not use for children's pajamas," and so I think Eve was saying practice doing like going in a straight line and then turning it and just like making boxes. So I just did that right now with this, right? So I used two different threads. I used a purple one and a pink one. Dude, I think it's too bright. I'm pretty sure you can't see it. It's kind of too bright. Let's see. So here's the outcome. Oh, that's so bright. But if you can see, the stitches aren't exactly straight. It looks like they're kind of going sidewinder. Oh, let me show you this. So on the top thread is pink, and on the bottom is purple, right? So it did work. I made a mistake here, but it looks like it's like going sideways. It's like diagonal. I don't know if you can see it. I know it's like so blown out right now, right here. And it's not straight. It's not straight. But this is my box. My first box, courtesy of Eve. Oh, dude, my back is killing me right now. Oh my God. Oh, but this is, okay, not gonna lie, this is actually really fun. I guess first thoughts, first take is this is much harder than it seems, right? And I think that's what anything, I used pen to draw lines, curves, okay, and trace. Okay. I think I'll get into that. And the thing is, I don't know if I'm doing this right or wrong. That's the issue, is because I'm pretty much using like YouTube tutorials to do this. But I think you're right, because it's all, I guess with everything, it's about control, right? At the end of the day, you need the control of making the zigzags, and I think making the straight line, making it straight and not scrunch up, is probably the one of the most important things, most basic things of sewing. I still have to, I guess I have to figure out why it's going all like diagonal. I guess I'm gonna have to research that a little bit. I still can't believe I shocked myself. when your thread keeps cutting or tangling. Yeah, I've kind of felt that today too. It got stuck, especially like on the thicker pieces of this practice one that originally came with, like where it got folded up 4 times. It got caught up. It got jammed. But this is my first square. The corner already kind of ripped though. So, dude, okay, hold on. Let me show you. So right here, so it was supposed to be a 90-degree bend. Let me put it right here. It was supposed to be a 90-degree bend right here, but on this corner, it ripped or something. It did go, but it got kind of I think the fabric ripped or something, because it did poke a hole there, and then this was supposed to go like right there, but then I don't know. But this is my first rectangle project square complete, and I guess the first of many. But I think the first thing I need to do is just fix this. This is an issue, right? I'm pushing it with my hand, which is supremely lame. Your thread is uneven due to the tension. You have to keep changing the numbers. Oh, okay. So you're talking about, yeah, so Eve, this right here I think is a problem, because when I got this, like I told you, this thing is like a dial where it keeps spinning forever, and I feel like if I spin this forever, this knob is gonna fall off. So I think the calibration's way off right now. But I think it's looking much better than what it was before. So I'm gonna play around with it. I'm at like 3. So let's put it at tension 1 this time. Let's see if that does anything. But yeah, I think you're right. I was like looking for the straight stitches, but I also had a question. I know it didn't happen yet, and I'm pretty sure my bobbin is getting really low. When I checked it. So what happens? It's like, let's say you're in the middle of a project and you're like sewing along and stuff. Like, what happens if the bobbin runs out? Because the main thread, I could clearly see it up here, like how much I have left or whatever. But in the case of the bobbin, you can't see it. So what happens then? You pray you're effed. Yeah, I was wondering that, because you need both of these threads to do it. So, damn, that would really suck though if you're just out of luck after that. Okay, let's try. This is at 1. This is going to be at 1, and I guess you just push that out of the way, and then you clamp down. And get it started with this towards you, this going towards you. Like that. And I guess forget about the back threading, which means I probably shouldn't start this on the corner, right? If you're saying that the back threading is not really an issue because you said if you sew over it, then that is enough for it to lock up. Then if I start this at the corner, then that means that I can't really sew over it, right? It's going to be extremely hard. So I should probably start, like, this should be a line, and I should make a, like, kind of in the middle where I could sew over it. So I'm going to try that right now. I'm not going to back thread it because undo the last step. Oh my God. So you pretty much have to reverse it. Dude, that's okay. Oh, I guess we're gonna find out real soon. We're gonna find out real soon. Okay, this time I'm gonna try to do that. No back threading, and we're gonna go. Okay. And I guess it's okay to hand crank it, or you could backstitch on where you stopped, like this. And then we need to go this way. This part's kind of confusing. It's like the direction on where to rotate. Like this. Like this, okay. Oh, the stitches are still kind of crooked though. Like this, okay. Right there. Okay. Or you could backstitch on, oh, just backstitch it, okay. It's still kind of crooked. I don't know, can you see it? Well, I guess the question now is it more crooked or less crooked? But we'll find out. Hold on. Let me just finish this up. Okay. You can hand crank okay. Plus, okay. Hand crank plus pedal when it's jammed. Dude, I feel like there's so much nuance to this that I'm not even aware of. And I guess that's like the benefits of being like such a noob, is you don't know what you're getting into. and like you said, you need to pray for a lot of your ancestors to give you a lot of patience. Wait. Yeah, this is the right way. Wait, I'm gonna hand crank this because I feel like this is only like a few stitches right there, I think. Okay, now I'm at the point where I need to turn 90 degrees again. I think, dude, I completely missed it. Uh-oh, this is gonna look pretty scuffed. Oh no, I completely missed it. Okay. Wait. Oh, you can't really turn this during the threading? Or while it... Do you see the measurements near the feed dogs? I think this is too vintage. Okay, hold on. So I just did my second square right now. Let's see how this one turned out. And this one, I pretty much didn't do the back stitching. I just try to overlap it at the end. So, oh yeah, when you're talking about the measurements, all excess fabric should be by your left of the needle, edge to the right. All excess fabric should be by your left of the needle, edge to the right. Okay. Let me cut these extra threads. I feel like they're kind of... I could already tell I'm gonna have so much thread just all over the place. And I feel like this is gonna get so dusty. I could already kind of tell that's gonna happen. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look. In terms of the zigzag knits, it's still zigzaggy, which I don't know, but if I don't know if it made it worse or better. Oh, and in terms of there's no measurements here. There's like the feed. I think you're referring to this. The feed dogs are right here, but it's just everything is smooth. And I think I know what you're talking about. Where like these plates have these like inches, like half, quarter, like these little markings. And I think that's like probably the newer ones all come with that. But in terms of the zigzagness or the sidewinder-ish kind of, it looks like it's still present. I'm not sure if it's better or worse. But I went from 3 to 1, but now let's go to 5. And I think that's where I originally started. Was at 5. But I'm thinking that my fabric that I originally used wasn't like the best one to start with. And let's try it again. This is actually kind of interesting. I'm having kind of a lot of fun learning this. I wonder, you could do, oh yes, okay. I think I saw people do that with their tape, with like tapes and stuff. They'll like start marking it out. But right now the weird thing is, so right now my setting is on single or straight, but my needle is like completely, there's like this hole right here, but it's completely off to the side. It's not like really centered. So I think that's throwing me off a little bit too. But I'm just kind of happy that this is working. That is actually working, and I'm actually able to do stuff with this. But I'm gonna try it again. This time I'm gonna start like a little bit in, so I could do this. So I changed the tension to 5 instead of what was originally at. It was at like 1. I started at 3, and then 1 and 5. So let's try 3, 1, and 5 now. And hopefully that gets rid of the sidewinder effect, I think. Yeah, but I think having that guide is going to be really important, because I don't really have a reference on what's straight or what's not. So I'm just kind of like eyeballing. I guess it's okay when you're like this, especially since it's like the first time doing this. But eventually, I think you're right, Eve. I need to do like a custom thing where I get it. Dude, my pedal's getting hot. My pedal's actually getting kind of hot. I don't know if I should be worried about that. I don't want to get zapped. I don't even want to look at that. I don't want to get zapped. Dude, my finger is still tingling. I'm pretty sure it's the tension. Like I said, like this exact model, I'm not really sure what the like the threading pattern really is. So I'm pretty sure it's the tension is all like kind of messed up just because of the simple fact that I'm not like threading this right. Uh-oh, something got caught. Okay, and then let's do this, and we'll complete our turn soon. I think I went too much. Shoot, I overshot it. I wonder like if the newer sewing machines, I'm assuming that they have better control, right? That they're all about like super precision work. Because Oh, I missed it. Okay. Because I feel like with these vintage machines, uh, it might be more about like power and just trying to sew through thicker fabric. Maybe that was available back in the day. Okay, this is mine, my third attempt, but the squiggly line is still there. Interesting. But is it getting better? I feel like it's getting better though. Your machines are crazy loco. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking. I was like looking at it, and uh, they look like computers with all the screens and all the stuff. I don't know. What do you use? What do you recommend? Because, like honestly, with this machine, do you notice the difference? Oh, dude, why is that so dark? Okay, hold on. Sorry. Okay, hold on. So, dude, it's so. Okay. Um, it looks like it might be getting better, but it's still man, I wish you could see. I wish you could see this. But my lights are just making, because this is like a white fabric that is just making it so overblown out. Five. It was 315. Should I make it? Is it? Maybe should I make it tighter? Should I go to 9? Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. Um, it's at tension 9 right now because I feel like it is kind of getting better. I know that when when I watched a lot of the tutorials and stuff, people are always saying use like tension 4 or something, but I think because this has its own quirks, it's not really applicable here. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, but I think like talking about like the new machines, this kind of feels like it's all about control. The sewing, you just need a lot of control for the needle to do learning. Yeah. So let me tell you a little bit about the background about this machine. Is like I didn't want to really invest like too much into into this because like when you're learning something new, you don't even know if you're gonna like it. And it was just like an idea. And for me, like personally, I'm a very hands-on person, right? I like working with my hands. And I feel like these, like nowadays, like everything's computer, everything's just computer, you're always on your phone or you do all your work on the computer and stuff. And so that's why I've been like looking to, I don't know, I've just been looking for stuff to do where I could get like pretty good at it and have fun at the same time. And so that's why I was like, oh, maybe like sewing will be kind of interesting. Dude, this pedal is actually getting really hot. But like I don't want to like invest money if I have to into this because like I said, I don't even know if I'm gonna like it. And there's people that spend a lot to buy stuff and they don't even like it. Which is the reason why I went to Craigslist and I found somebody that was like trying to sell this, but I had some stuff that I wanted to get rid of. It was just in my garage, like taking up a lot of space and just being annoying. So that's why I just offered all of it to him. I was like, you know what? Let's just make a trade. Let's just trade all this. If he's gonna sell it, then he can make more profit from that. And it's a W for me because I get to clean out my garage. I get my space back, and I get something new to play with. And without like a ton of investment. But let's see. This is on setting 9. Setting 9. But I have to ask, is the sound of sewing annoying, or is it like too loud? Because I I'm not really sure. This is my first time like streaming something like this. So, it might be ASMR or it might be supremely annoying. Especially like if people are trying to sleep. Damn, how do you like get that precision stitch? But thank you for the suggestion, though. Honestly, this is really cool practice. I can't believe I'm already practicing this. I thought I wouldn't be here for a while, where I'm like just doing these squares and doing these turns. Oh, but that's kind of cool. You can manipulate, but you could mend your hooks hoodies. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So also, like, if when I go to these events, I don't really like, I started streaming because I like photography was just something that I really did for a long time, and so I did a lot of photography. I have a background in fashion too, and so thank you, Dead Boy. Damn, Dead Boy cosplay. Thank you. This is hopefully I could be there one of these days too. Dead Boy cosplay. This is like kind of the start. You're gonna see this transform into some cosplay later on, and I'm streaming all this here on YouTube. But thank you for your cheers, bro. This is all for the cosplay. Yeah, and I do love the photography aspect, and I stream it. I do a lot of photography, and yeah, like you said, you could mend stuff, you could make stuff, and that's pretty much what I wanted to evolve my streams into, is making stuff that I could have fun with, and just like seeing all these, like, being in LA, you just see so many talented cosplayers. It's kind of amazing. And it's not like I want to be like a cosplayer, it's just like to cosplay, but I want to have fun with it for the streaming and the content aspect of it. I keep overshooting it. Okay, now time to back double stitch this, hopefully. Okay. Okay, so let's see. That was at 9. That was at tension 9. Let's see if that works. And I think it is the cosplayers that really did inspire me to kind of pick this up too. That gave me the idea of doing this in the first place. Man, is the stitches getting better? I feel like it is, but not really. It's still kind of crooked. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Why is this getting crooked? Why is this coming out crooked? Why are my stitches, individual stitches? Why are my individual stitches crooked? They're not straight. Aren't they supposed to be straight? Crooked individual stitches is the tension is uneven. Fun stuff. Yes. Well, I mean, what was your first project? Now I'm kind of thinking, because I don't know if I want to do the whole like pattern thing, but I guess you have to. I mean, I guess it depends on where this takes, where I go with this, right? How far I want to pursue this. And the thing is, like, I want to do this. The reason why I kind of started like sewing too in the first place is because I don't really do desktop streams at all. All my streams that I do, actually, let's try adjusting this knob right here. Maybe that's the issue. Let's go to fine, or let's go to here. Fine one. Let's go to here. Let's see what this is like. Is because I don't really stream desktop stuff, right? And a lot of desktop streamers, I think they'll stream themselves playing games or I think on Kick, something called Monkey, and like those are really popular. But I don't really want to do that, you know. So I was like, eventually, I need to find something to desktop stream, and so I consider this my desktop, right, where I'm actually trying to get better at something useful, and that's why I was like, oh, okay, let's start here. And today's like kind of like my first stream doing this. Let's put this here. Oh, I hope it's not gonna be over. Oh, it is. That's so annoying. Okay. Okay, we're still at tension 9. The only thing I did was I changed the spacing of this needle. So okay, so go down, start with the needle in. Thank you, Courtney. Eve, sorry, Eve. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh, I could already tell. This is a lot more shorter. I made a mat for the machine. Lol, thank you. Lol. Yes, I'll never forget you, Eve. But I feel like, man, I feel like I'm saying your name wrong. Or the last name, Bukhar. Okay, this one, it's still jagged. I feel like my tension's off. It still is, but okay. Well, at least I'm trying something new. But I think this is like so just something I need to play around with. I made bow head thingy for your girls. Ooh. So okay, another question I had, I think, is like, I just took this out of the box and it looks like it looks so like industrial. It looks so I don't know. It's not clean looking, because I feel like this is supposed to slot into a desk or something. But is it okay to leave it like as is, like this? And this bobbin is the ball gowns. The ball gowns work. Oh, ball gowns, Jesus. I know that like ball gowns require a lot of fabric, and I'm pretty sure that it requires a lot of work too. So the stitching with the stitch with the smaller spacing, I can already tell it's a much slower. But let's see what the quality looks like. Okay, it's actually kind of therapeutic. I feel like you could kind of get like lost in like a trance in this. Like, I guess if I wasn't streaming and you just kind of keep going, yeah, this could put you in a zone. Extensions for, okay, yeah. Let's go. Okay. It's still sideways. Man, it's still sideways, but it looks much better. But I think that's because the stitching spacing is much smaller. Wait, let's check the sample of the guy that. Yeah, you see? Okay, so when I bought this, when I got this machine from the guy, he had this black fabric right here. And I guess this was him practicing, like, he was practicing his stitches. Let me see. When it's not giving you issues, when it's not being a bad boy. I get it. Okay. It's gonna be kind of hard to see because it's purple on black, but let me try to get the lighting right. So this is, I think, his single straight stitch right on the top, right here. And you could see how straight that line is. So I think it's not a machine issue. I think it's a skill issue that I'm doing something wrong, because above the pink line, you can see how straight his stitches were. All right, you can see it. But mine's going crooked. Mine's like, it's not straight, straight, straight. It's like crooked, 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 crooked. And I think from what I'm reading, it's all about like the tension is a problem. Interesting. Thank you, Hana, unknown. Oh, you're so nice. Thank you. Me too. I want to make some really cool pieces and content. He wasn't practicing per se, more making sure stitches were working. Oh, okay. That's what that is. So I can't believe this is my first day of doing stuff. I hate when the tension. Oh, you know what? Okay. Bruna Gong Calves 8403. Let me kind of show you guys what I'm using, and I guess like why I'm having these kind of problems. But yeah, thank you for the support. Thank you for the tips. Right, this is my day one, literally day one. I got this machine last year. It kind of sat, and I have no idea what I'm doing. This is like a vintage machine that really has no documentation online for. There's something similar to it. I shocked my hands earlier, like when I first got this. I think Eve was there for that. My hand's still numb from the shock. This is the pedal that I'm using is too short to reach the floor. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I can do about this, because too tight. And so should I lose? Okay, if it's too tight. But you see, like, there's like many different reasons why the tension could be tight, right? It could be like, I guess this tension knob right here is like the main thing. But also I heard that like the way you thread the needle. Yeah, I know that's a problem. It could be anything, right? It could be really pretty much anything, and yeah. But the way I threaded this through here, it might not even be the correct way, which is what's ruining the tension. But you know what? Actually, if you're saying the tension is too tight, then let me loosen this up. Like, so I'm at a 9, so I'm gonna go back to a 0, and then I'm gonna keep dialing this past the 0, and I'm gonna go back to a 4. I think, you remember on the side, this thing keeps like turning. There's like, it just keeps going until I think this knob goes out. There's like no stop, and I think that's kind of the issue. I think, and then like when I was playing around with this, I was like playing around with it like too much, and I don't know. It's just I think that's what happened. So this is really cool. On one side it's all purple from the bobbin. Mine is at 4. Yeah, I know yours is at 4, but this one, I could go to 9, and then I could keep turning it. It rolls over to 0, and then I could keep going until 9, and then roll it over to 0, if that makes sense. So like, I don't know what the calibration is, and so I think that's what's maybe causing maybe that's what caused the issue. So if it's like sideways like this, and I think you might be right when you said that it's too tight of a tension, so it's like it's pulling the string so that it becomes crooked. So when it was at 1, it still made it crooked. So I went to 0, I went past 0, back to a 9, and now I'm back at a 4, if that makes sense. Like, I'm pretty much at a negative, if that makes sense. Because, I started at 3, then I went to a 5, and I went to a 1, and they were all crooked. And I went to a 9, and it was crooked. I can't believe my hand is still so numb. I've I guess with these vintage machines, that's something that you might have to be careful of. Um, but yeah, this is really fun though. Thank you for the exercise. It's actually something I would have never thought about doing, and I feel like it's helping immensely. Because I'm actually getting the squares, if you can see. Like, I'm actually getting the turns. I mean, actually getting the squares. Although the fabric, I feel like it is kind of ripping. Is this fabric too thin for the Morse code thing you said earlier? You just a lever for backstitch. You adjust, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. Okay, it's at 4. Like, it's pretty much a -4. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, I think from what I've been hearing, reading, is tension is what causes so much of the issues. And I think not threading it correctly and not having the correct setup is what causes a lot of the issues. And I feel like this has not really fixed it either. It's still crooked. So I'm not, trial by practice. I think I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do a lot of trial and errors, unfortunately. Oh. But I keep smelling something kind of burning, which is kind of concerning a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I think with these vintage machines, but I wonder if what I'm kind of worried about is, I'm gonna be spending a lot of time, really getting to learn this machine. I wonder if it transfers to like the newer machines. Like, let's say if I like this and I want to kind of upgrade later on, will this transfer like to the newer machines? I hope so. Because when I'm looking at the newer stuff, I'm just like, wow, that's a computer right in front of me. And I'm kind of learning right now that I can curve it without really repositioning. Or I mean, it's just you just curve it. Wait, what's going on? Uh-oh. Oh, oops. Okay, the needle, okay, I'm learning the needle always has to be at the top. And then never ending, no tension. Oh my God. Like, I've only done this for an hour and I already understand your pain. Then there's Smart Fire. Yeah, about the bobbin thing, I completely understand. Damn, it's still crooked. It's still like a sidewinder. It is still like a sidewinder. Unfortunate. So this is pretty much my first day of sewing practice. Damn, I'm gonna play around with the camera settings a little bit more, just so that I can do this. It's so blown out, but I am going to have to practice, like you said, Eve. Maybe you can see here. It's kind of just play around with the settings, especially since it's so vintage. You can see right here how it's like not straight, but it's like it's going from like top to bottom. It's like a Z almost. It's almost like it's like doing a side, like a really really tiny zigzag pattern, like a really really tiny zigzag pattern. This is really fun. This is really fun, and I could already tell that it's going to be a little bit a little bit stressful, but yes, I will. I'll change it, but I am going to keep it. Eve, thank you so much. For tonight. This is what is I've been live for 2 hours, dude. Time went by so fast. This is actually so fun, and I can't wait. So I think in terms of this type of format, I'm going to be probably going live as much as possible, but I'm gonna try for maybe 3 times a week, 3 nights, like probably around the same time. And right now in Los Angeles, it's 11:23, right? So I want to do this. Maybe from like 6 or 7. I want to start earlier and get as much time in. But I think I need to play around with the settings a little bit more, kind of off stream, and work on the streaming setup. This mic, of course, I need to adjust the thing, the footstool. But I think that's it for tonight. So I'm really looking forward to doing more of these streams and just getting better and making cool stuff that I can actually like wear and have fun with it outside. But thank you so much, Eve. Let's see who stopped by tonight. I'm really surprised because this is my first time streaming like this type of format on YouTube, and I really wasn't expecting anything. But thanks again, Jaeger Rob. It's like super mod of Kick. Always appreciated. You could add more camera angles too. I think I'm going to have to, Eve. I think I need like a really close up, but I'll work on all that stuff. And let's see. There was also Bruna gone calves. Dude, appreciate it. Hana Unknown, and of course, Dead Boy cosplay. Which I feel like I might have met Dead Boy. I'm trying to think. But Eve, thank you so much for all your pointers. And yeah, this is like the first stream. I'm going to keep improving it every time. And thank you. So I hope you have a good day. I know you're bright and early. Thank you for sticking with me to the end. This is gonna be my keepsake. But thank you, and I'll see you again so soon. Have a good night, everybody else that's not waking up like Eve.